What up, though? So I feel like this was a good story to talk about on the Drink Champs, you know what I'm saying, featuring Trick Trick, you know what I'm saying, Dev Anthony, Bimmy, and Big U. Dev Anthony told a kind of funny story about how when French was in Atlanta, he was having a rough go of it. Everything wasn't as smooth for him, you know what I'm saying, as it was, let's say, necessarily in New York as it was in Atlanta. Now, not saying things were just smooth in New York. I know French had a lot of drama in New York as well, but you know what I'm saying, he had like a problem in Atlanta basically where I guess Dev had set him up to work with Gucci, and basically Gucci took his money and dipped. And I thought that was kind of interesting because you know that stuff tends to happen in the music business. Like, you know what I'm saying, I know a few people, you know what I'm saying, that's been a victim of, you know what I'm saying, not necessarily the same circumstances, but you know, essentially the same circumstances where somebody took your money and dipped. You feel me? But anyways, how Dead broke it down was that I guess French had gave Gucci like his $5,000, his last $5,000, come to find out, and Gucci basically took the money and walked out the back door of the studio. And French was calling him hella times and shit, and Gucci wasn't answering the phone. So then he had to call Deb, and she was like, you know, Auntie, you didn't took my money. That's my last 5,000. That's what she said. You feel me? So it's just like, man, when you coming up in this game, man, they ain't gonna give you no respect, bro. And I know French, he's somebody who paid his way through the game. You feel me? Along with earning his stripes through Cocaine City, you know, he had to pay for the features and, you know, do what he had to do to really, you know what I'm saying, get accepted, you know what I'm saying, and break through. And Deb, she really talked about that in the drink champ. She talked about how she used her leverage. You know, so of course, Walk is her son, so she put him on the chopper to chop it down. I guess she rearranged the record, and she was the one who had the connects to be able to get it to the radio, MTV, and get it to that next level. But you know, it was just interesting when you see how French started and you see where he's at today. You know that, you know what I'm saying, he definitely had to pay his dues. But it just goes to show that, you know what I'm saying, everybody, you know what I'm saying, pretty much gonna have to pay them dues on their way up in this game. Like, people like not gonna be respecting you trying to take your money. Like I was talking about in my earlier video, the industry is designed to fleece your money. Now they ain't gonna necessarily, everybody ain't gonna necessarily fleece you like Gucci Mane, just take your money and call you a fuck nigga and shit. But you know, that's how Gucci get down and shit. But you know, French, he was able to move past that situation, and through good relationships and good business, he was able, you know what I'm saying, to be, you know what I'm saying, a fucking millionaire. I mean, you know what I'm saying, multi-millionaire off this rap shit. And that's really what it's all about at the end of the day. So, you know what I'm saying, you just gotta stay focused. You know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying, power through all that bullshit. But hey, it's Lewis Automatic signing out.